Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to make Hokkaido milk cheesecake. It's actually a very popular cake at a bakery chain in Hong Kong and I like it pretty much, so I thought I could recreate it at home. Like most cheesecakes, this cake has a cracker base, so you need some Oreo cookies without the filling and some melted butter. Start off by greasing a 6-inch cake pan with the removable bottom. Now put your Oreos into a Ziploc bag. Crush the cookies into little crumbs with your hands or with a rolling pin. Add in the melted butter and just give it a good mix. Pour the cookie crumbs into our greased cake pan. Using the back of a spoon or the bottom of a bowl, press on the cookie crumbs so it forms a very firm crust. Set that aside for now and we'll make the milk cheesecake. You'll need some cream cheese at room temperature, granulated sugar, an egg yolk, some 3.6 Hokkaido milk, and an egg white. Before you start, preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius. Beat the cream cheese till it's creamy. Remember to take it out from the fridge at least 15 minutes before you start. Add in half of your sugar. Now add in your egg yolk as well and mix till it's incorporated. Now it's time to add in the 3.6 Hokkaido milk. You'll be able to find it at most Japanese supermarkets. If you really can't, then just use regular milk. Now whisk your egg whites in a separate bowl that is clean and dry. When you see little bubbles on top, you can start adding in your remaining sugar. Whisk on medium to medium-high speed till your egg whites form stiff peaks. Now scoop 1/3 of your meringue into the cream cheese mixture. Gently fold it in with your spatula. Now just do the same with your remaining meringue. You should have a very creamy and smooth batter. Now pour this batter into our 6-inch cake pan with the Oreo crust. Wrap the bottom of the cake pan with aluminium foil. Some of you call it tin foil, it's just the same thing. To make sure the cake is very moist, we'll be baking it in a water bath. That means you have to pour hot water into the baking dish. Bake your cake for 35 to 40 minutes. Insert a toothpick at 35 minutes. If it comes out clean, then your cake is ready. I somehow managed to rip this part of my cake apart. I don't remember how I did it, but luckily we're going to cover it in cream, so it's alright. Now let your cake cool for a while, then wrap it with cling wrap and refrigerate for at least 4 hours. Now I'll show you how to make the cream and chocolate decoration on top. You'll need some whipping cream, sugar, Hokkaido milk, and some white chocolate. Pour your whipping cream into a mixing bowl. Make sure your whipping cream is cold and that all your utensils are dry. Start beating on low and gradually add in your granulated sugar. When you've added all your sugar, turn your mixer up to medium-high speed and continue to whisk for a few minutes. Add in the milk as well and mix until just incorporated. Do not overmix or else the cream will split. Have a cake board or plate ready. Now run a spatula around the sides and bottom of your cake pan to remove your cake. Place your cake in the center of your cake board or plate. Now scoop a large amount of whipped cream onto the top of your cake. Smooth out the cream with a spatula, starting from the top of the cake and then moving on to the sides. Because we've added milk to the whipped cream, it's runnier than it usually is, so it's actually quite hard to work with, so don't expect to be able to froth it perfectly like we usually do in chiffon cakes or the sponge cakes. If you have these plastic films, you can wrap the side of your cake with it so it looks neater. If you don't, then just leave it as it is. Your cake is homemade, it doesn't have to look perfect. Clean out the side of your cake board with a tissue paper and then add your remaining cream on top of your cake. To make our cake look fancier and to add more texture to it, we'll be adding some white chocolate curls on top. I'll show you how to make them right now. You'll need a ball of white chocolate at room temperature and a very small cake ring. Real white chocolate should be ivory in color but not paper white, so make sure you're using the real stuff. Add as much white chocolate curls on top as you fancy. And now your cake is done. Make sure you refrigerate for a few hours before serving it though. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If there are other cakes or desserts you want me to recreate, please let me know by leaving a comment below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!